trip.
This is a fortuitous meeting.
Are you my lift?
Yeah, why, are we done here?
I think so, don't you?
Yeah? You have any luck?
Should we go to Margate?
Yeah, come on then.
With items in their bag already, the chaps are making the short trip 16 miles up the Kent coast to Margate. For the last 250 years, the town of Margate has been a leading seaside resort in the UK, drawing Londoners to its beaches. But it's the antiques that have drawn our mark here, starting with paraphernalia.
Well, I suppose it's meant to look like a fan. Because often fans are framed in frames like this. The frame is later, I think. But it suits it quite well. There's a little bit of damage here and there on the frame. So I think it's a 19th century engraving of an 18th century scene. But I just think that's rather fun. If it was, how shall I put it delicately, cheap.
Well, it's one to bear in mind, but owner Andrew has a jasperware flask that's caught Mark's eye.
Gosh, that's rather fun, isn't it? It's a Wedgwoody type thing.
It is, yes, and it's got a silver top.
Oh, it's rather sweet, isn't it?
Sweet, but not antique. 70s, I'd say.
So it's really like a sort of model of an 18th century one.
That's correct, yes.
Oh, so they obviously did a little series here. Jasperware Perfume Bottle Collection.
It's a nice collector's piece.
I rather like that, Andrew. Oh, dear, I've just seen the price.
Really? Do tell.
And I'm disappointed because it's got 2 figures. I'll put that over there, can we?
The 2 figures being 2 and 5, but knowing you, Mark, you can get that price down.
Now, can we do a really good deal on those?
Oh, OK.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. There was a long pause and a very, very non-committal response.
What kind of deal?
Oh, no, I hate doing this because I don't like asking for anything off.
What?
Because I find it very hard to negotiate.
Oh, here we go.
Where do you need it to be?
I need it to be £20, really.
OK.
And then I would pay 15 for that.
OK, let's do that.
Are you sure? You're
Yeah,
happy with
yeah.
that? And I can come back and visit you again?
You can any
No hard
time, and
feelings.
I can eat tonight.
We've got a deal, thank you.
You're
Andrew.
welcome.
Nice work. That's 2 items bought for just £35. Take note, Will. He's popped along the road to try and uncover the mystery surrounding one of Margate's top tourist attractions, where something quite extraordinary exists, 2 metres under a garden. Will's meeting up with Sarah for the guided tour.
Thanks very much. I'm really looking forward to this visit.
Yeah.
I've read and seen a lot about the grotto.
Nothing quite prepares you for the actual thing, though.
I can imagine.
The story goes that in 1835, James Newlove lowered his young son Joshua into a hole in the ground that had appeared during the digging of a duck pond. Joshua emerged, describing tunnels adorned with shells. He had discovered the Shell Grotto. However he came upon it, James Newlove could see the commercial benefit of his find. The grotto, with its 4.6 million shells, opened its doors to the public in 1838 and came as something of a surprise to the people of Margate.
How do you bring 4-point-whatever million shells to a small garden or a small point without anyone knowing or noticing?
That's a difficult question. I just don't know the answer to that. Maybe it was built long enough before the 1830s for it just to have been
forgotten. In local folklore.
Yeah. Or maybe it was built in secret, but that's difficult to imagine.
In modern times, grottos have served as chapels or shrines. But at first glance, the design here only adds to the confusion, with cockles, whelks, mussels and oysters creating an array of patterns. Since the first paying customers descended the chalk stairway, debate has raged about its origins, whether as an ancient temple or a meeting place for a secret sect.
There's one theory that the grotto was meant to represent a journey through life and death. So you crawl down your chalk passage, which represents birth.
Yes.
This rotunda, because we're in a circular passage here, this has got lots of flowering forms, a couple of phallic symbols over there, The panel that I'm standing in front of is generally referred to as a womb. And then,
Oh, I can see it now, yes.
as you go farther down, in the bottom room, it becomes much more geometrical, and suns and stars and moons. And so the theory is that you travel through life and death to the afterlife.
Right.
But people who think this was some kind of garden fancy or folly
Yes.
just see pattern.
And with nearly 180 years' worth of embellishment, there seems little chance of discovering the truth behind its mysterious beginnings. For what it's worth, it might have been dug out for smugglers to hoard their secret stash of contraband, a practice rife for centuries along the south coast. But whatever its origins, it's certainly a magical, mysterious place. With 3 purchases already in the old bag, Mark's still scouring the shops of Margate before they close, looking for more bargains.
Hello, Mark. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ron Scott. How are you?
Well, I'm so underdressed.
Nice hat. It's late in the day and it seems Mark has got his work cut out for him if he's going to get round this place.
How long have we got?
Well, we should have been closed half an hour ago, but I'll stick with it for you.
Do you think I'll still be in on Series 12?
Crikey, you best get looking quick smart.
Oh, God. It never ends, look. It just carries on, carries on. Do you know, I'm beginning to absolutely hate antiques.
Hey, pull yourself together, man. There must be one item in here. Oh, looks like he's found one. The smallest thing, possibly, a silver-topped dressing table jar.
Now, this is broken, probably beyond repair, but it is silver-topped, actually. And it still has this little stopper in it, which is unusual. Now, that's only priced at 15 quid.
You must admit that is realistically priced.
It is realistically priced, Ron, but it is broken. Let's be honest.
But if 12 quid's good for you, it's good for me.
I think we're going to do that. Are you happy with that, Ron?
I am. Good man.
Listen, thanks, Ron.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Finally, thank goodness for that.
Well, thanks very much, Mark. Let me get the door for you.
Thank you, Ron. See you again.
Bye-bye. Thanks very much.
Oh, I need to lie down.
A spectacular day of seaside spending is at an end. Time to rest those purse strings. Nighty-night.
Tonight on BBC One, from field to fork, Nigel and Adam's farm kitchen gets us thinking about food at 8. Then expect some fashion victims when the new Tricks team hit the catwalk at 9. But next, we're playing Pointless.